Hi my friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Martha, Vintage Conversation. Thank you for stopping by. Recently I went to a couple of antique stores and like a rustic furniture, like a reclamation kind of place, you know, where they reclaim stuff, metal, things like that, you know, some big rustic pieces and things, industrial pieces. So I went there recently, and this is the haul of the items I picked up. I didn't get a tremendous amount, but I would like to show you the things that I did get, and maybe you will find them interesting. So the first place I went to was a little place in, I think it was Dayton, called Rustique. They were the rustic furniture place, and they had a lot of pretty things, but not the sort of thing that I would be buying for here. I picked up these two items, these two ladies, these metal pieces. Aren't they cute? The lady, the bust, vintage in her bonnet. I got two of them. One is a little more worn than the other, but I thought they would look lovely on a shelf, especially with your books, that sort of thing. A little bit different, a little bit industrial, the metal, you know, as an offset to, oh, there's a spider web in there. As an offset to, you know, your softer goods or your glass, and like I said, your books. I think it'd be really nice on some stacked books maybe. So we got that. And let's see, hold on a sec. Oops, be still. Camera gonna wiggle on. All right, then I went on to Liberty, and the lovely lady at this location did not put her card in my box as I asked. I have to review the video to recall the name. The other place I went to was On Time Antiques on Trinity Street in Liberty. I bought a set of, well, dinner plates and goblets for my sister-in-law for the house that she has built for the house that she's built. It's a beautiful house, beautiful house. Cobalt dishes. They're lovely. They're lovely. No point in showing them to you because, as I said, they belong to her. It would just be false advertisement, and that's not cool. So, the first place that I went to, what did I buy? For myself, I bought two items at that On Time Antiques. I bought this tile that in their front window they had a theme going of vacation and travel, so it was all, you know, picnic hampers and thermoses and compasses and old maps and suitcases and anything you could think of that would be vacation travel related. And when I picked this up and brought it to the counter, she was like, oh, I did not see that, or it would have been in the front window. And I can see why. It is a tile of the Caribbean. Up here to you. And it's 1978, winter 1978-79. So you can see all the islands around the Caribbean, and look at that beautiful pattern along the edging, the top and bottom of the border. It says the TSS Stella Solaris, so I am assuming that that was a ship of some sort that sailed the Caribbean at that time. It said winter 1978, 79. You can see the Houston Galveston port, so perhaps they came out of Galveston, although I don't recall cruise ships coming out of Galveston in the 70s. I may be wrong, but I don't. So anyway, lovely mermaid. Look at that mermaid. Isn't she fabulous? We have Playa del Carmen, Cosme, Grand Cayman, Montego Bay, San Andreas, Panama Canal. Let's see. Balboa, Cristobal, Cartagena, Laguardo, is that how you say that? Curacao, St. Thomas, San Juan. So, you know, we've got the Playas, we've got the Yucatan Peninsula, we've got Cuba's here, Jamaica's here, South America, San Juan, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas. So we got the Virgin Islands. It's like a slate, and it's just fabulous with all this in relief. It's, you know, raised. It's just wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. It was displayed in, you know, one of those plate stands sitting. So my goodness, can you see your bookshelf with beautiful color coordinated books, and this on a stand, and maybe this lady on some books? It's a whole little setting right there on its own. So I was very drawn to that. And then what else did I get there? This is the other thing I got there, and it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. It's got some sticky tape residue on it that I am going to have to address, but oh my gosh, wait till you see it. Look at this octopus. Oh, look at that. That is the most beautiful, bright orange piece of art glass. This octopus. Look at it. Look at his tentacles. It looks like a flower laid that way. Everything's he's in such good shape. He's beautiful. That white stripe going just at his eyes. That's beautiful, isn't it? When I saw this guy, I thought, I have got to get this guy. For the color alone, man, come on. Come on. Don't you need an octopus in your life? A big orange glass octopus? Oh, he's fabulous. Okay, so then I went next door to the other smaller little antique mall, which is what they both were. They were like little antique malls. So I went to the smaller one next door, and that's where I found the most of the items. So we have, and oh, let's see, he's got something written on him. And he says, made in Japan. And he is, oh, how do I hold him to get the, he's a frog smoking a pipe. Isn't that fabulous? Now it looks like he used to have maybe a red plaid shirt on with a green collar. Mostly it's just the green collar left with a little red plaid, but you can tell he's a frog smoking a pipe. I thought that was just, I don't know, he was so funny. It was like, okay, frog, you're coming home with me. Look at that. Look at those eyes. So I have a frog smoking a pipe, if anybody's interested. Oh, and if anybody is interested, my email will be in the description and at various places in the video if you need to contact me about any of the items you see here or on any of my videos. Although I am on vacation currently, so it may take me a little bit longer than usual to reach out to you. So I found a nice length of fabric. I mean, it is nice and long. This is folded over several times. Yes, it's brown. That's not a detraction, especially not when you see all these lovely ladybugs all over this material. And when I tell you that these ladybugs are flocked, their wings are flocked on this material. Oh, the textural loveliness of these ladybugs. Oh, sorry. And I love fabric. I just love fabric. So we also got a little ephemera there. I got a New Year's postcard that was never, it was not mailed, so I don't have a date on it. Let's see. Yeah, no date. I wish you a happy new year and hope I shall see you all soon again. And it looks like Clara. Looks like Clara. And it was a New Year's card, as I said, cordial good wishes and New Year's greetings. So, lovely little winter scene. I found a postcard that has not been mailed, and it is the White Star Line's new triple screw streamers, the Olympic and the Titanic, largest and finest in the world. It says, surpassing the greatest buildings and memorials of Earth. The new White Star Line ships. Neat, huh? That just struck me as a lovely piece of ephemera to pick up and to have as a commemoration to those who lost their lives on the Titanic. So here we have a Valentine Ears, hoping you'll be my Valentine, 'cause shucks, I want you to be mine. Oh, good thing it wasn't glass. And they although they're in children's bodies, they look like old people, okay? So where they were thinking with that, I don't know. And this is a teacher Valentine. This Valentine's dear teacher brings you a thought of cheer in glad remembrance of the joy you bring throughout the year. Your pupil, Bobby Lynn. And this is a pretty, pretty little card. Look at that. See, isn't that pretty? It looks like a hanky. Looks like a folded hanky. In the back, what does it say down here? No, just made in USA. Nothing on the back. So yeah, and it's kind of a almost a vellum type paper. It's very nice. And then the last piece of ephemera I picked up was a Father's Day card, but it says a Happy Father's Day Uncle. And I haven't seen Happy Father's Day Uncle. Now, there may be a ton of them out there and I just don't know it. But personally, I have not seen Happy Father's Day Uncle. So, the little puppy dog and the little mousey. And there's even a cute little figure of a roller skating mouse on the back of the card. So yeah, I've never seen Happy Father's Day Uncle. And picked up a little pin here that Miss Tammy Vintage Uprising Texas will probably appreciate. This little sprig of flowers. They're enameled metal. They are like a lily of some sort, basically white with a green center and a green dusting coming out in the green leaves. It is a rollover clasp, and as you can see, the pin follows the line of the pin that you pin to your shirt. Follows the line of the brooch, the stem. I don't know if that's normal or what have you, but you can place it all different ways on your outfit. You can go sideways, down. You could go straight up like growing flowers. I'm very pretty. Green. Green, what can I say? We found this sweet little puppy dog, also made in Japan. He is red wear. He has a nice shiny glaze on him, bright blue eyes. He looks possibly like he is a hound dog of some sort with those big ears. But he's sitting there pleasantly. His tongue is out. He almost looks like he's got a cold or a headache, or like, you know, he should have one of those wraps around his head, you know, toothache or whatever. So yeah, he's a sweet little puppy. And I found a serving knife piece, whatever you want to call it. It is Morton Mills. There we go. Morton Mills Company, Alden, Minnesota. And I'm going to test it to see if this handle is Bakelite, perhaps. It's a nice handle. I really like it. It's a very burnt orange, burnt yellow, like a tanned leather kind of thing handle. So I want to test it and see if it's possibly Bakelite. Nancy told me how to do it with the 409 and the Q-tip. I thought it was supposed to smell a certain way, and she said no, it's just supposed to come off brown. So I'm assuming you need to clean the handle before you do the 409 test, so you don't just have dirt coming off and thinking, oh, it's Bakelite, or, you know. And then I picked up a little spoon. It was inexpensive, and so, you know, we always need little spoons. So, and it's just a little plain spoon, so it doesn't go with a bunch of stuff. And I got these linens. Now, I got them a good deal on them because some of them are just almost unusable, and I'm going to really have to soak them and work on them to try to get them fixed. But they were precious, and if I can't get them cleaned for hand towel linens, perhaps I can use them for repurposing cut pieces, you know. So strawberry hand towels, and they're a nice cotton hand towel, linen hand towel, you know, that very absorbent, picks up everything. So what size? Let me see. It is 33 inches by 21.5. So it's a nice big kitchen towel, but I don't know if you can see on this one all the yellowing in it and the marks. So I'm going to try to get that out. And there was a peach, and it has the same issue with, you know, some yellowing and marks, that sort of thing that I have to work on. Let's put this one over here for now. I'll show that to you in a minute. And then here, this one. This one's been folded a long time. This one's the pear. So, I mean, it's just all these lovely fruits. These hand-stitched fruit dish towels. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of these guys. And they're just cute as a button, you know? So I thought, well, I'm going to try to see if I can get them cleaned up. Where's the orange? Try to get them cleaned up well enough to, to use as intended. And if not, then, maybe we can do some cut work on them and turn them into pillows or parts of a quilt or some sort of wall hanging or something like that. There's grapes. Oh, don't you just love those grapes? Oh, the strawberries and the grapes are my favorite so far because they're so vivid and pretty. But this was the one. This is my this is my bad boy here that I'm gonna have to really work on. First, let me show you its beauty. Okay, let's lead with the good stuff. All right, look at that apple. See, it's pretty, isn't it? I think so. But then look, it's in really bad shape. See, with the mildew on it. Now, so I mean, they don't have holes in them. They're not ripped. They've, they just, some of them just have the yellowing. A couple of them have little bits of the mildew on it. This apple one has lots of it. So I'm just gonna have to soak them. See what I can do with it. See how much of it I can salvage and save, So. And then I found a piece of treasure craft. It is a souvenir piece for Boston, Massachusetts. Look at that color. Oh my gosh, that green. Oh, that green. Okay. That green. So I looked at Uncle George's book, and while they don't have this particular piece, because you know how many different ones, there were examples to be used. So by the examples of this particular colorway style that's inside the butterfly, the souvenir piece aspect, and the medallion on it that says Boston, Massachusetts, I'm going to surmise that this piece is probably right at 1970. Like I said, judging by all that stuff. And Uncle George, if you should ever see this, please comment if I was wrong in my judgment and why, so that I can learn from it. And there is your treasure craft back stamp. But look, isn't he's beautiful? Okay, I think this may be one. Do you see that little tiny place right there? I think that, wait, let me get to my eye. Yes, that is the tiniest of little chips. But you know what? I bet if you take a magnifying glass to most of the things in your home, you're going to find something little like that. But that green, isn't that beautiful? I love it. I just love it. And another piece of glass. This beautiful Ombre Swan. Look at that. That's lovely. Yeah? Right from his trumpet all the way down. So a cobalt working its way up to a teal into a light pale kind of an aquamarine color. No markings. It is not clear, so I don't know if that's, well, the odd part is there are, if you look, there are some places that do look kind of clear in it. So, but I wouldn't say this was from being slid around. I would say it just never had a perfectly clear pontil mark on the bottom or base. Doesn't stop the beauty. Even the little wingtips end in a little textured detail. It's very pretty. It's very pretty to set by your bathroom sink, on your dresser, on your kitchen counter. You know, take your rings off when you go to put your lotion on. I hate putting my lotion on with my rings on because it makes my rings so dirty. So you got to take them off and set them somewhere safe while you do your lotion. then you can put your rings back on. So, and the last piece I got when I was shopping was this lady. Now I don't know anything about this lady other than she's got that beautiful 1940s heart-shaped bonnet on her head. Okay, so many bridesmaids and even brides, but mostly bridesmaids, went down the aisle with that bride with a heart-shaped bonnet just like this one on. And you can, and even dresses like this. She's got the off-the-shoulder ruffled, you know, little flower detail here and here. The bonnet is tied in the back with a bow. Now look, this is what's cute. Really cool. Look down there. She's got a wire flower frog within her for doing the flowers. Isn't that tasty? Oh my gosh. That is an extra. That is extra. She is all painted features. I love her because look, she almost has a little bit of a, you know, she's got a dimple, but she almost has a little bit of a double chin, so she's a gal after my own heart. The bottom has nothing on it, but it is glazed. So she is, let's see, have I had a lady head face before? I'm trying to think. Maybe I have, and I didn't realize that it was considered a lady head face. And I've got so much, I've got it, okay, look, I've got stuff I bought in 2019 in boxes in my big storage trailer, so I don't remember everything that's in there. That's why I got to get it all out. But, so I got her. Okie doke. So that concludes the haul. I hope I didn't keep you too long. I hope you'll take a moment and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. If you're already a part of our Moonlight crew, I really appreciate you being a subscriber and coming here and supporting me and commenting on my videos, giving me all those thumbs and likes so that I'm there in the algorithms and all that good stuff, all those rhythms. I appreciate you all coming. Consider you all my friends, and hope you guys will come back. Let me know if you see something you liked. Let me know if you saw something you thought that maybe I shouldn't have picked up. If I picked up something wrong, okay, I expect you to tell me, because I don't want to keep picking it up. You let me know if I got it wrong, because that's the only way I'm going to know. All right? Okay. Well, I'm going to go on vacation. I'll get y'all some footage, try to buy y'all some more stuff, and I'll talk to you while I'm gone. So make sure you come see me on Thursday nights when I usually have my lives. 9 Central, 10 Eastern, just after Patrick, the trusty huckster. And let's see, I like to pop in on Vintage After Dark with Tammy, Vintage Uprising Texas, and Miss Christina Taylor. We have a lot of fun. That is 10 Eastern, 10 Central, 11 Eastern. We have a lot of fun after dark, so you'll have to come by for some laughs and pick up a little vintage, that sort of thing. So anyway, big hugs to you all, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.